So, forget Keukenhof. Sure, it's colorful, but this isn't real life. It's really overcrowded. This isn't how flowers grow. It's how influencers bloom. What most people don't realize is there are different ways to enjoy the flower fields in the Netherlands. There's more than one area where the tulips bloom. Today we will explore one of the best ways, especially if you're traveling with children. This is a first series of short videos highlighting different alternatives to the big tourist destinations, which can be overcrowded, touristy and somewhat tacky. So stick around until the end, because I will tell you how to do these things also cheaper. This is the Dutch way. We like cheaper things. Want tulips the old-fashioned way? Well, hop on the Steamtram in Hoorn. You start the day at the train station in Hoorn, easily reachable by train. 24 minutes from Amsterdam Central. Next to the main station, you step on an extra platform, in period style, from the 1890s. There's plenty to soak in. Everything is still in period style. The rolling stock, different small stations and the style. Enjoy the tram. It huffs and puffs through the real countryside, where the tulips stretch, different colors, different fields. Every year a different picture, along with fruit trees and other crops. This is the real countryside. The good thing about this outing, there's a lot more variety. It's not only about the flowers on the fields. End stop, Medemblik. Medieval castle, quiet harbor and tulips as far as the eye can squint. Pro tip, with kids there's only one option. Medemblik has a bakery museum. Cookies, chocolate, ice cream, the works. Your kids will be asked to assist to make gevulde koek. And you'll even learn how to make bonbons. Smells like your childhood, tastes even better. Not your thing? Well, there's a lot more to choose from. There's a 13th century castle from the times when Medemblik was a powerhouse. This was the first city in the region and it shows. It has a lot to offer. And the way back? Here it's difficult to choose. You can take the old steam liner. This boat connects you to Enkhuizen. And Enkhuizen has also a lot to offer. It really deserves its own video in one day. From Enkhuizen you can take the train back to Hoorn. Or you can take the steam tram back, of course. But for the real Dutch experience, well, you load your bike onto the tram. There's even a special car for it, for the bikes. And you glide home to the landscape. Discover the quiet life and the joy of the Dutch biking infrastructure. Every place in the Netherlands is reachable by bike. And so, no matter how you do it, all roads lead back to Hoorn. The city that was once the seat of the biggest corporation the world has ever known, which ruled the global empire. But that's also a different video. So, how do you make these trips affordable? Well, the Dutch like a bargain, so let me tell you how to save some money. First, there's transportation. The train to Hoorn, you can buy a ticket early, up to a day in advance, and get a discount. It's not only the train for Hoorn, this is actually for all the train travels you can take in the Netherlands. Your discount of your ticket, if you buy it in advance, and it's up to a day in advance, you can get a discount up to 60%. Just download the NS app, which is the National Railroad of the Netherlands, or you can book it online. You get prices in time blocks and just pick a convenient time. If you're not sure, like maybe for the way back, don't buy the way back. Just buy a one way with a discount and you pay the full price going back. But if you travel with kids, like 4 to 11-year-olds, as a foreigner, you can get a ticket called a Rail Runner. It works the whole day, so both directions. You can get it online or at the station, and it will cost you €2.50. 2.5 for the whole day. It even gets better when you're Dutch and you have a personal travel card. You just add a product to your travel card for free, and your kids travel for free on the train. So, what about activities? Well, the Dutch have a museum card, which you can buy and register if you have an EU address, so somewhere they can send the card to. You first can buy a temporary card and later you register the card. And with the card like that, you can go to the Steamtram, the boat I showed you, the bakery museum, everything for free. And some 500 other museums as well. Like the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, or the Open Air Museum in Enkhuizen, or one of the many other museums like in Hoorn. And yes, you can also buy one for your children. It has a bit of a discount, but plan your itinerary, because some museums don't even charge for children. By the way, the trip I just showed you, the region, it's also worth a visit outside of the flower season. It's sometimes referred to as the Golden Triangle. So Hoorn, Medemblik, Enkhuizen are cities you can visit the whole year round and won't disappoint. The flower season itself runs roughly from beginning of April to the beginning to mid-May, but all depending on the year. So mostly if it's warmer or colder, it can end or start soon. Well, that's it for this time. Thank you for watching and see you next time.